structures, though. These structures are just not. I'm sorry, like these are not. I mean, they don't look good at all. Unless there's something I'm seriously missing. I wouldn't mind building a nice house, you know what I mean? Like, those just look junky. Construct security modules. That's all these. Wait, what? Yeah, this thing's. Yeah, I don't know. We have a lot of activities. This one's a pain in the butt. Survey a habitable planet. We did that. It didn't count. I'd much rather them tell me, hey, survey this planet. So we might not do the list one. You know what? We're gonna keep pushing with the main story. Again, I'm curious to see if you have to actually research everything all over again. Because that would be kind of...
So, are you eating at the Sage Brook? Or is it just a quick snack from the Terra Brew?
Well, we're gonna go talk to the religious people.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other.
I don't think that's what we're
even
talking about,
as our
Keeper.
universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
He don't want the secrets out in the
Aquilus
open.
has helped me through some tough times lately.
Duh. Hell. How did you guys... Okay. Coming in, Sarah? Sarah wants nothing to do with this guy.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave.
I'm a pilgrim.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
Well, I hope so.
I'm here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Sounds good, Mateo. Okay, let's yeah.
I had this grav jump once, and
The House of the Enlightened. Yeah, it's over there. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, because we can go right to the residential from here. That's pretty.
Have things for you.
Okay. Does it look like it's in the ground?
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information you could provide would be very useful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim, but since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got
Interesting.
aid efforts to coordinate. Oh, hey, actually hold up 1 second. You're part of the Enlightened, right? Yeah. Little practical aid from your friends in the movement.
Oh. Oh. Well, hello. Well, thank you. It's outstanding. Okay. I'm okay with that. That's a pretty nice suit. Oh, thank you, sir.
I thought you'd never ask. Here.
Oh, what? Oh, I was about to say, is this
Oh,
something
I
that...
love our little chats. You know how to make a
I'm about to say, are you giving me something that's inappropriate to show in daylight? You know, it's important to keep that spark alive, you know what I mean? Right.
Problem?
Hello. Oh, we talked to you before.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
Look like you're sick.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Only about,
Perhaps you should hear us out before you decide to cast judgment.
The great serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Anything you could tell us would be tremendously helpful.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me.
Yes.
Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. Then we are done. Leave me.
I mean, I just said that, but I have no clue. Then again, if I was doing this for real, like in real life, I'd write this stuff down. Hold on. How many? Be specific now.
Contrary to what
Or at
you
least
imagine,
recording it. You know,
see
with
security
advanced
personnel
technology that they probably have,
and
probably
some
something in your suit to record each conversation. Just click a button. And record the conversation so you can go back over it. I think we've talked to that person before.
The heart of the sun system. SSNN.
Oh, yes, drum beat. Yeah. Yeah, we still can't drop anything in our cargo, can we? No. Don't want to use commands. Just want to get to the keeper.
Can we run
Glory, Grana, Wheat, Mini.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Hello.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Me too sometimes.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives on our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was... but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings the... It is one of the great contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there. So you think this word unity describes that divine, unknowable...
Ancient humans thought the concept of gravity was miraculous. Until we know more about the Unity, we also...
Well, I won't keep you any...
Thank you, Keeper. And we go on break, everyone. Our final break of the day. Oh, so let's get up, use the bathroom, stretch, do what we gotta do, and we'll be back in 5.